What's up, gamers? It's Khalid coming at you live. Whether you're dropping into Fortnite clutching victory royales or just trying to dominate your friends in the latest and greatest, I've got your back. We're about to dive into the Ninja Vault and pull out 7 powerful gaming tips that will have you absolutely crushing it in no time. No more messing around in the lobby, it's time to become a legend. Let's get into it. Alright, first things first. Before you even think about jumping into a match, we gotta talk settings. This is where the magic happens, people. Every game is different, and those default settings? Yeah, they ain't gonna cut it if you want to reach the top. We're talking sensitivity, button layouts, graphics, the whole 9 yards. This is about you and your controller becoming one. Think of it like this. You wouldn't wear shoes that are 2 sizes too big, right? Same goes for your game settings. Too high sensitivity and you'll be overshooting like crazy. Too low and you'll be moving slower than a snail in a race. Take the time to experiment. Find that sweet spot where everything feels smooth and natural. Trust me, it makes a world of difference. Go into those practice ranges, mess around with different configurations, and don't be afraid to make adjustments as you go. It's all about finding what works best for you and your playstyle. Remember, those pros you admire, they didn't get there by sticking with the defaults. They mastered their settings, and so can you. Okay, so you've got your settings dialed in. Now it's time to talk about the foundation of any great gamer, the fundamentals. Look, I get it, pulling off those flashy moves and crazy trick shots is super tempting, but even the best players in the world will tell you, it all starts with the basics. We're talking about mastering your aim, movement, and understanding the core mechanics of your game. This means spending time in training mode, practicing your shots until you can hit those headshots blindfolded, almost, and learning how to move like a shadow, dodging attacks and outmaneuvering your opponents. Don't underestimate the power of repetition here. The more you practice the basics, the more they become second nature. And when you're in the heat of the moment, those instincts will kick in, allowing you to react faster and make those game-winning plays. So, put in the work, master the fundamentals, and watch your skills skyrocket. Now, let's talk about something that separates the casuals from the champions' map awareness. Listen up, gamers, this is crucial, especially in those battle royale games where knowing your surroundings can mean the difference between victory and a one-way ticket back to the lobby. Imagine this, you drop into a hot zone, snag some sweet loot, and boom, you're suddenly pinned down by enemy fire. But wait, because you've memorized the map like the back of your hand, you know the exact location of that nearby building with the perfect vantage point. You flank your opponents, take them by surprise, and secure the win. That's the power of map awareness. It's about knowing the lay of the land, the key choke points, the hidden pathways, and all those juicy loot spots. Study the map, learn its secrets, and use that knowledge to your advantage. Remember, information is power. So, pay attention to your surroundings, anticipate enemy movements, and always stay one step ahead of the competition. Alright gamers, let's talk about something that can make or break your gaming experience: communication. Now I know what you're thinking, but Ninja, I'm a lone wolf, a solo queue hero. And hey, I respect that, but even the most skilled players can benefit from a little teamwork. Think about it. You're in a heated firefight. Your teammate calls out an enemy flanking from the side, giving you that crucial heads up to secure the elimination. Or maybe you're strategizing your next move, coordinating with your squad to execute the perfect ambush. That's the power of communication. Whether you're using in-game pings, voice chat, or even smoke signals, okay, maybe not smoke signals, clear communication can completely change the game. It allows you to share vital information with your team, coordinate strategies, and react faster to enemy movements. Want to know one of the best ways to level up your gaming skills? Watch the pros. Think of it like this. They're basically giving you free coaching sessions. These guys and gals are at the top of their game for a reason. They've put in countless hours of practice, analyzed their gameplay, and developed strategies that work. So take the time to watch their streams, their tournament matches, their YouTube videos, pay attention to their decision-making, their movement, their positioning, their timing, everything. You'll be surprised how much you can learn just by observing the best. And don't just passively watch, actively analyze. Ask yourself questions. Why did they make that move? What was their strategy in that situation? How can I apply that to my own gameplay? Alright gamers, let's talk about something we've all experienced at some point. The dreaded tilt. You know that feeling, right? You're on a losing streak. Those rage-inducing moments start piling up, and suddenly, you're one bad play away from chucking your controller across the room. We've all been there, but here's the thing. Tilting doesn't help anyone. In fact, it actually makes things worse. When you're tilted, you're not thinking clearly, your reactions are slower, and you're more likely to make mistakes. So, how do you combat the tilt? First and foremost, remember that it's just a game. It's supposed to be fun. Take deep breaths, step away from the screen for a few minutes, or even call it a day and come back fresh later. Now this last tip is all about maximizing your gaming potential. Play smarter, not harder. Look, I know you're all dedicated gamers, putting in those hours to grind and improve. But here's the thing, it's not just about the quantity of time you spend gaming, it's about the quality of that time. What do I mean by that? Well, it's about practicing with purpose. Identify your weaknesses and focus on improving them. Are you struggling with your aim? Hit up those aim trainers. Is your map awareness letting you down? Spend some time studying those layouts. Don't just mindlessly grind matches hoping to magically get better. Be intentional with your practice, set goals, and track your progress. Remember, the most effective way to improve is to focus on your weaknesses and turn them into strengths. And that's it. 7 Ninja-approved gaming tips to help you crush it in your next match. Remember, becoming a true gaming legend takes time, dedication, and a whole lot of practice. But trust me, the journey is half the fun. So get out there, put these tips into action, and show the world what you're made of. Which tip are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss more gaming tips. See you in the next one. Game on!